Welcome to Rebuke All Devils Radio 107.7, home of the truth. Subscribe to our channel and receive breaking news, world news, along with a variety of truth music on our playlist. If you would like to join us or advertise, email us at rebukealldevils.radio 107.7 at yahoo.com. Home of the truth and shalom.
It's your boy Rebuke hollering at you, and welcome back to another edition of Rebuke All Devils Radio 107.7, home of the truth. And man, if the truth is not getting out, I don't know what I can say about it. You know what I'm saying? All praises to the Most High. This story is courtesy of Yahoo, right? Black Hebrew Israelites support Kyrie Irving ahead of Nets game. And I don't know why they try to use the word black, we're brown people. But this is the headline, according to Yahoo, right? In the press conference Sunday, Irving still did not completely distance himself from the thesis of the film that led to his 8-game suspension. NBA player Kyrie Irving returned to the court with the Brooklyn Nets after an 8-game suspension Sunday, and the mix of reactions varied as Black Hebrew Israelites met outside the arena to show their support for the team's star guard. According to Sports Illustrated, Black Hebrew Israelites gathered in large numbers outside the Barclays Center ahead of Irving's homecoming when the Nets beat the Memphis Grizzlies 127-115. And shout out to them brothers that showed up on our brother's behalf, because we stand with Kyrie Irving. CBS Sports reported that several group members distributed radical Hebrew Israelite propaganda flyers. They passed out the same flyers on November 9th before the Nets beat the New York Knicks 112-85, the Brooklyn squad's only home game during Irving's suspension. And let me tell you right now, that's not propaganda. I'm going against CBS Sports. CBS Sports proved that that's propaganda. See, we're no longer going to let you just slander our people like that without any kind of proof, okay? It's not propaganda just because you say so. What they're passing out is the truth about our history and who we are as a people. That's what they're passing out, and you can't do nothing about it. According to Sports Illustrated, Boston Celtics Jaylen Brown supported Irving as well, quote, tweeting a video of the group early Sunday afternoon with the word energy. Hall of Famer and former Celtics star Isaiah Thomas responded to the same video before deleting his tweet. Brown has reportedly voiced his support for Irving during his entire suspension, while it's evident that was the plan with his Twitter message. He made clear in a tweet yesterday that he misunderstood what the Black Hebrew Israelites literally stand for. And let me tell you something. Let me go on first. I was not aware of what specific group that was outside the Barclays Center tonight, Brown shared. I was celebrating the unification of our people, welcoming the return of Kyrie to the court. First glance, I thought it was a known fraternity, the CQs, Omega Psi Phi stepping, showing support. All right. Now let me say this right quick. It sounds like this brother is backing down. I don't understand how we could be grown men, or you have certain grown men that's scared to stand up for your own people. But I also understand that, that's what you call the power of the contract. See, when you sign that contract, and that contract have all kind of clauses in it, saying that you have to comply to this, you have to comply to that, their standard of ethics. You see, you have to agree to pay all fines that's issued by that, because if you don't, then they can get you for breach of contract. But are you gonna give up your morals just to get their money and do what they say? So you're afraid to stand up for some men that are only telling the truth about their heritage? Because if you want to be a color that does not match your skin, then you go ahead and be black. Okay? Matter of fact, before we jump back up into the story, let's just use this as a visual for you sellout brothers. If you want to go ahead and be a color, that don't match your skin, then you go ahead and be that color. And you continue to let them disrespect you in your face. Our nationality is Hebrew Israelite. The racist media can scratch this black stuff because I've never seen a black man before in my life. And you know why we brown? You go to Genesis chapter 2, verse 7, where it said, the Most High formed man from the dust of the ground. We know dust comes from dirt, and we know dirt is brown like us. See, there's no such thing as black people. Stop the lie, Yahoo. You know, since we on that subject right quick, stop the lie, Yahoo. The lie of what? This lie right here, black. There's no such thing as black people. So Yahoo, stop lying, okay? There's no such thing as black people as we looking at our brown brother right here, Kyrie Irving, our brown Hebrew Israelite brother. Okay, stop lying on us. It's amazing how wicked the whole world is, and you simply can't tell the truth about anything. But what you're hating and what you're seeing is the formation of that lost nation that the Bible prophesied about. You're seeing those dry bones come together. That's what you're seeing. All right, but let's jump back into the story. All right. The Black Hebrew Israelite movement, which has its share of controversial beliefs, is classified as an extremist group by the ADL. And the ADL, nobody cares what you have to say. You don't run nothing. We classify you as an extremist group. That's what we do. We classify you as an extremist group. Now what? Okay? It's noteworthy that Brown ceased working with Donda Sports Group after Kanye West, the agency's founder, made anti-Semitic remarks, which is also not true. It's impossible for him or any of us to make anti-Semitic remarks when we are Semitic people. Okay? Our history and our nationality isn't a color that you like to call us that don't match our skin. Our nationality and our identity is Israel. Israelites. That's who we are. Okay? According to CBS Sports, the Nets suspended Irving on November 4th, a week after he shared a link to Hebrews to Negroes, Wake Up Black America, a anti-Semitic film, and it's not, on social media. He initially refused to apologize or say he doesn't hold anti-Semitic beliefs. Yahoo, prove that this is an anti-Semitic film. Ronald Dalton needs to sue all you news outlets for defamation. Because I haven't seen that one man news organization prove that this is anti-Semitic. And it's not. I seen the whole movie when it first came out. So y'all need to quit telling that lie. He initially refused to apologize and say he doesn't hold anti-Semitic beliefs, but he later expressed regret to the Jewish community for causing hurt. Still, in the press conference on Sunday morning, Irving did not completely distance himself from the film's thesis. In response to a reporter asking his views on the beliefs expressed in Hebrews to Negroes, that black people are the real Israelites from the Bible, and we are, Irving said, well, that was the intent when I was watching the movie, was to have a deeper understanding of my family heritage and where I come from. And our family heritage are that we are the descendants of the ancient Israelites from the Bible. That's our heritage. We're not African American. We're not Afro-American. We're not Black Americans. We're not Africans. We're not none of the names that you tried to give us. And if you have to give us a name, then how come we don't know our name? Exactly. So the Most High had to give us identity back, because the same people that gave us all these different names are the same people that enslaved our ancestors, are the same people that set up a racist government and system against us, are the same people that's murdering our brothers almost on a daily basis in the streets. Those are the people that gave us those bywords that the Bible prophesies about in the book of Deuteronomy. When you get a chance, read it. The 15th chapter, start at verse 1. All right. So, well, here we go. He added that he meant what he said in his apology about not wanting to harm anyone of their community. To learn about the lost tribe of Israel is to learn about black history in a way where it's not degrading anyone else's history is important to me, Irving claimed, according to CBS Sports. As reported by Sports Illustrated, Amazon's Hebrews to Negroes Wake Up Black America asserts that Jewish people lie about the Holocaust and their identity and engage in a secret plan for world domination. Not all black Hebrew Israelites hold controversial views like these, but radical Hebrew Israelites are a subset of the group and they believe anti-Semitic conspiracy theories. Number one, we don't believe that. And number two, nowhere in Ronald Dalton's movie does it say that the Jewish people lied about the Holocaust. Nowhere in the movie does it say that. Okay? Nowhere in the movie does it say that. Now, can we question their true identity? Of course we can. Of course we can. We can question their identity the same way they try to question ours. Who gives them the right to question our identity, but we can't question theirs? It don't work like that. It does not work like that. But the best part about this, and I hope y'all are really paying attention to this, see, this is what the Most High is having y'all have a conversation about. He's forcing a conversation on you. It's not a conversation that you want to have. It's not a conversation that you want to have, but guess what? The Most High is letting you know that what? Let my people go. See, this is the identity of my people, not the names that you tried to give us. See? This is how this year is ending. Remember how it started. Remember when America fell on January the 6th in front of the whole world? Remember that? That was in January. What happened the month after that? Didn't Russia invade Ukraine? Yeah, that's right, huh? And then think about all the iconic storms and hurricanes this year, considerably Ian, that just wrecked Florida. And now to end the year out, the Most High is showing you the people who you have been oppressing and calling niggas and all kind of names that you can think of. The people that you enslaved, the people that you raped, robbed, murdered, hung from trees, the people that you tarred and feathered. Okay, those people, those were the Most High's chosen people, the Hebrew Israelites. This is what the Most High is showing you. And when we say the Most High and His only begotten Son, we're not talking about no European named Jesus, because they wasn't even speaking English back in the day that the Messiah walked the earth. So it is impossible for His name to be Jesus. The English language didn't exist, neither did the English alphabet. And He definitely was not Caucasian. There is no scripture in the Bible that proves that, nor says that. You can't prove it. But we can prove that He had hair like wool. We can prove that He had feet as fine brass as if they burnt in the furnace. And we know that we look like Him and He looked like us because our blood test traces back to Israel and the Bible. So we have to give glory and thanks to the Most High for bringing this truth out. Because see, the Most High giving us identity back, it didn't come from none of your schools. It didn't come from none of your churches. It didn't come from none of your universities. It didn't come from none of your scholars. It didn't come from none of your preachers, your pastors. None of those people told us the truth. It had to take the Creator of all things to give us our identity back spiritually. And this is what you're going to accept because you have no other choice. You have no other choice. You are afraid of the men of the Lord in righteousness. All of those men that was up there in front of Barclays Center, those were men in righteousness in the name of the Lord. Strong men, God-fearing men, men that keep the law, statutes, and commandments, men that know who they are, and they're men that you can't silence. You can't silence us. You go punish us for telling the truth, but you applaud a man wearing a dress and say that he's telling the truth. See, you full of lies and controversy, and everything is upside down That's why the Most High had to raise up his people to bring the truth and the light into the world. And that's exactly what's going on right now. And you have a choice in these last moments, in these last days, to acknowledge his people and let us go. Or else you're going to have to deal with our God, the real God of Israel, the God of the Hebrew Israelites that's speaking right now. And it wasn't no coincidence that New York just got hit with over 6 feet of snow. Something they never seen before. Like you never seen the power of the men of the Lord that was standing with their Hebrew brother by blood, Kyrie Irving. But you're seeing it now. Drop your comments down below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Don't forget to click on that notification bell. And I'll catch you on the next episode. Shalom.